League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now to the plate, Cedric Mullins. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, the center fielder, number 31.
First pitch on the way.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Sale has pitched his way to over 1,600 innings of work at the big league level, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
1 out, nobody on. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting third.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in safely. Anthony Santander the next to bat. Here's a pop-up now. And there's out number 2. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. D-Row, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. No balls and a strike to count. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One left for the Orioles. O's 0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. John Means gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first as he lifts it in the air to right field. Santander's got it, and there's one away.
Batting second.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think Bobby Dahlbeck is a guy we really need to focus in on. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez. And he fouls this one off. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. On he pops it up. Gutierrez just to the left of the mound, and that's the 3rd out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Now it'll be Austin Hayes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up out D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
At the plate, Ramon Urias. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Yep, 1-1.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left as the O's are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Into the box now, Kelvin Gutierrez.
Number 13.
And he lays off there, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And that one yanked just foul. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Rafael Devers. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. Devers is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many left-handed pitchers until you get into minor league ball. So for this guy to absolutely hammer left-on-left situation is a testament to the hard work he's put in the cage. All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
1 out, nobody on. Weak roller right side. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Stepping up is Bobby Dalbec, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 1-0. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More baseball on the show right after this. Now to bat, Jorge Mateo, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Jorge Mateo.
First pitch on the way. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. to 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Arroyo onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 31.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
And that just looked like a really tough play right there. Had a little trouble getting it out of his glove, and it cost him. It made all the difference right there, boys. He had to be perfect with the speed getting down the line.
Standing in now, Ryan Mountcastle. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. The 1-0. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Orioles held in check there, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Christian Vasquez, and they could use a spark from him here.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Another 0-2 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's another 0-2. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. No balls and 1 strike. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Number 5,
Now at the plate, here is Kike Hernandez. A potential tying run for him at third base. He's set. Here it comes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Arroyo at third with 2 away.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
1 left for the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0. In now for the O's, Anthony Santander comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Anthony Santander.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Fly ball out to straightaway left. After it is Verdugo. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Next, it'll be Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on the way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Fastball well outside. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hard on the ground towards short. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogarts.
Xander Bogarts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's too high.
The 1-0. is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Full count, 3-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So next to hit is Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
JD Martinez.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of JD Martinez. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. In there, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Devers leads off first with one away. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Reined in. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Striding in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
A ball and no strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a miss for strike one. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Red Sox lead 1. They still trail 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Ramon Urias. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Arroyo brings it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Pedro Severino.
Ready now for Baltimore, Pedro Severino. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
At the plate now is Kelvin Gutierrez, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Jorge Mateo, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Orioles lead 1. They lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, scooped up, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
And stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's it.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. The 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
1-2. Here it comes. Fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate now, Christian Arroyo. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Cedric Mullins.
Center fielder, number 31.
Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Mullins aboard here at first with nobody out. throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there and see you later.
So now to the plate, Anthony Santander standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Runners on first with 1 down. Pitch out, nothing doing. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. Dahlbeck camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Trey Mancini.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A check on first by Sale, just keeping him close. The 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Here comes the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles, but they're up 1-0. Alex Verdugo digging in now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Shoots this one over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
First pitch of the AB now. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Bases are empty. One man out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. And now Austin Hayes. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Very high, 2-1. Popped him up. Vasquez waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Ramon Urias, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Pedro Severino back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he takes a called strike one. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. To 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead it 1-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was a walk in his last trip.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Hayes on the run for it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. J.D. Martinez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. Devers, the runner at second with 1 away. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. From the stretch.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher.
As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. 2 out, nobody on. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
The third baseman, number 13, Kelvin Gutierrez.
First offering. Brazier certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In now, Jorge Mateo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now. Next to hit, Cedric Mullins. Singled in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Hernandez able to track it down for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-1. Dylan Tate is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So now into the box is Christian Arroyo. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Arroyo.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Santander waits on it. He's got it 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo. 1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 5, DK Hernandez.
Next to dig in, Kike Hernandez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 2-1. Hansel Robles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Bogarts has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Digging in next, Anthony Santander. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Again, another foul ball. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now he sends a high deep drive toward the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. The 0-2 once more. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Renfroe in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini. Flew out last time up. First delivery to him. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Count 1-1.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two out, nobody on. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Baltimore down to their final strike. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive. And he'll be called out at second, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Both Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chris Sale gets the W on the mound. John Means pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
For this afternoon's ball game, for the victorious Boston Red Sox, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.